everyone, let us dive into the word. Today's gospel is taken from Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 to 30, where it talks about the parable of the three servants. As I was reflecting on the gospel today, I kept going back to verse 24 to 26, where we see the third servant who was given the least amount of coins. He says to his master, "Sir, I know you are a hard man. You reap harvest where you did not plant, and you gather crops where you did not scatter seed. I was afraid, so I went off and hid your money in the ground. Look, here is what belongs to you." And then the master responds and he says, "Look, you bad and lazy servant. You knew, did you, that I reap harvest where I did not plant and gather crops where I did not scatter seed?" After sitting with these verses for some time, I realized that many of us are actually like this third servant when it comes to preaching God's word or talking about God or even defending our faith. Oftentimes, a lot of us, we have this fear in us. We are so afraid to talk about God because of what others might say, or even that we might say the wrong thing. And then we see the first two servants who invested everything that they had and got back double of what they initially invested. And reminded about something that a friend of mine recently just told me about investing in people. She said, make sure you don't only invest in worldly things or in items that you can see or touch, but also in people, in your time that you spend with people, and in the things that you say to the people around you. And I was really just reminded to invest more in my friends, in the people around me, because at the end of the day, our goal is to help each other get to heaven. And the only way that we can do that is if we help each other grow in faith and toward God. So I just want to encourage you today, dear brothers and sisters, if you have anything that is that you feel is holding you back from making investments in people, then I encourage you to use today's gospel as a reminder or as a sign to really just trust God and start investing your time, start investing what you say in other people. Have a blessed day, dear brothers and sisters. God bless.